Welcome to Love Forex with Aki. Basically, guys, today this video is going to be a very short video regarding few of the requests from you guys. It's to do with stop loss. Right. The topic is why you should not change your stop loss when trading. It is one of the essential part of trading is the stop loss. A lot of guys I know that don't even use stop loss and they trade. That is not really trading, guys. You have to have your stop loss. Not only having stop loss, you have to stick to your stop loss. You can't just keep changing your stop losses. If the market goes against you, you keep moving your stop. This is not the way of trading. I call it, this is more of gambling. So guys, use your stop loss and stick to it. The reason for that is having stop loss. Well, without this stop loss, trading is gambling. Exactly what it says on the slide here. Heading. It's gambling, trading without stop loss. The reason for that is it's just like casino. You're going in, you're just randomly taking your positions. You don't know if you're going to win or lose. You just literally just going all out. And with trading, if you don't have your stop loss, then you are trading with belief more than anything else. You're not trading with your analysis. When you stick to your trade plan, sticking to your stop loss, then we are not gambling here. There's certain places we are happy to take our losses, and certain places we are happy to take our profits. And also, if you have your stop loss and you stick to it, what usually happens is it stops you from getting attached to the trade. Because a lot of you guys, I know what you probably be going in the trade and watching your trade like 24/7. You just literally just glued to it. The reason for that is, one, either you're risking too much, and two, you can't afford to lose. And this is not trading. Trading is you set your plan, you set your targets, you set your risk to reward ratio, and so you know exactly how much you're going to lose. You calculate your percentage, then you go into the trade, you have your stop loss, and then you just kind of forget. When I say forget, you're not worrying about it. You can go and do your everyday thing, and you are not going to be glued to the screen, because exactly you know how much you're going to lose if the trade goes against you. So that is the reason you have your stop, and you also just calculate your risk per trade. And this is one way of avoiding those getting attached to the trade, and that is emotionally start affecting you. And you must use stop loss with good risk management. If without the stop loss, you're not accepting you are wrong. That's the most important thing. You're not accepting you are wrong. So if the market goes against you, what you are doing is you're saying, no, market going to come back down. You keep saying it to yourself, market is going to come back down. It's just more of belief than actual your analysis and your trade plan. So with stop loss, if you get stopped, that means you got it wrong. So you're accepting you are wrong. Without it, you're not accepting you are wrong. And trading is all about, it's not really predicting the market. It's more of accepting as and when the changes happens. And that's what I call trading. And trading is not predicting or gambling. So that's just a quick introduction to why you should use your stop, and why you should not move your stop. Moving a stop, it means you are not accepting your losses. Let me go into the chart and show you an example of what usually happens with most of the new traders. Right, guys. What usually happens with when you start moving your stop losses is, for example, this is actually we are running on this trade. Let's say we entered maybe here. Say we entered. Let's say go opposite way. So we entered sell here. Okay, just for example, for this example, I'm just going to show you a few examples. This is what exactly happens with most of the new traders and trading without plan. or without any risk management. Right. For example, you entered, say you took a short position maybe around here. You took a short position there. What happened is market decided to go against you. Done this and then decide to go against you. And your stop maybe around here, maybe around here. Your stop maybe there, somewhere there. So what happened is your stop there, market is going against you, and then what you do, most of the guys do is they move the stop maybe here. So they move this stop here. A few hours later, they start realizing the market is still going against them. Then what we'll do, they'll say, no, I'm going to put my stop higher. And then a few hours later, market is going there. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, if you get your, if you start keep moving your stop, you are not really sticking to your trade plan, and you're not sticking to the reason for you taking that trade. You literally, the market took over you, and you are starting to more of you trading with your belief, because in your head it's telling you no, it's a good price here, and then it's telling you no, it's a good price here, then here, then eventually you give up. You say, you know what, I can't afford to lose this trade. And then next thing is you just literally say to yourself, hell with it. If it's going to take me, it's going to take me. If it's going to make it, it's going to come back. And this is not really trading. That is more of you're gambling. You're just saying, okay, the higher it goes. And then what happens is a lot of guys, they would add a position, maybe at the top. They're believing this is the top, but in reality, this may not be the top. So they think if the trade go for them now, they're going to double their money. It doesn't happen. It does sometime by luck, but if you're going to trade full-time basis, or you have a plan to take Forex as a career, this is not the way of trading. You start planning yourself, and then you take your trades, you accept your losses, you move on with your wins. Win bad days, good days, you have your plans and you stick to it. So that's more of trading. And that example just there, just example, guys, this is what in reality, this is what usually happens with this. A lot of guys that I'm seeing on my channel as well, they start moving nice stop losses. Sometimes they say, Aki, I will post it, I'm out of the trade because I took my loss. They would still be on it. They're like, no, this is going to coming back down. I was like, I'm out because of my analysis says this is where I should have my stop. It's gone against me. It doesn't matter now if it comes back and hit 1,000 pips drop. It does not matter to me because I already accepted at this level. I took my loss. And you always, when you take your losses, you will always have another opportunity within minutes, hour, maybe next day, even a better opportunity. And that could be the one that make the loss you just made. So that's why you have to stick to your trade plan, guys. So hopefully that video helps. The information helps, and if it does, put your thumb up and start sharing my channel, guys. I will be putting a lot of videos out eventually. So take care, and see you guys soon.